Hey guys, it's Babypowder, and we're back with another one of our loot videos for our part 2 series, and this time is for week number 7. And I do have to apologize, guys. I know this one's coming out a little bit late. It was supposed to be out by Monday. I think though what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to shift it to where these videos come out every Wednesday now instead of Monday. It's just too much pressure to get the clean out done, and we're streaming all weekend, and to try to get these videos out first thing on Monday. It just gives me some more time if I'm running a little bit behind with some of these longer farms, since we're rushing trying to get more actually added to the loot video by the end of the week. So gnoeregan was the one that we actually did, so that is what we'll be going over today. The loot that we got from 200 runs. I did complete the whole 200 runs, and that's why it kind of took a while. I could have did a video on Monday and had like 40 runs short, but I was like, no, let me just finish the 200 runs so it's complete instead of just 40 runs short. I also did, instead of doing the northern eastern kingdom zones, which was what the plan was, I actually ended up doing my first week of islands. So we'll do this week coming up, we'll actually end up doing another week of islands for the week 2 of islands, and I will also probably try to knock out the northern eastern kingdom zones, but we'll see kind of how that lines up. But that's the goal for right now, is what I'm aiming to get done. But anyway, if you do like these videos, go ahead and smash the big thumbs up. Lets me know that you like it. Also helps out the channel. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next one, especially when I have one coming out different than what we kind of expected, when we usually expect this video on Monday. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get to our first bake alt, which is going to be everything going to Proudmoore. So 100 runs worth of the gnoeregan loot from our druid that farms for Proudmoore, and then we'll swap over and check out what I did for the islands. Was instead of last time where I did 5 hours, or I think it was like 50 runs was the closest I could get it to, 50 runs on each druid. I did 2 hours, but with potatoes as well. Again, this is to try to maximize goals. We're not doing exactly the same as we did the first time. So basically I did 2 hours times 3 in a way, because I actually did shift over all the loot from the potatoes, who just kind of sat there just gaining loot as I ran it with one druid, which is the best way to do it if you can manage to have 3 accounts, or if you can at least do it with 2 accounts so you're getting like double the rewards. So basically it ended up being like 6 hours on each druid worth of loot, so kind of like 12 hours worth of islands loot. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump to the first one, and then we'll check out islands, and then we'll do the same thing for Thrall. Our first bank alt, who's going to have all the loot for Proudmoore for gnoeregan. So for 100 runs worth of loot for Proudmoore, this is what we got. One whole tab full. Actually, could have maybe, even to make it look a little bit better, we go shift it over to a second tab, but I felt like we could get it in here. We're going to get it in on one tab, so that's what I did here. So right up front, as always, just our low value stuff. It's some good stuff though. We have like glimmering items, the chest, the helm, the pants as well. These things will sell super fast, decent values, nothing crazy, but still good fillers for the auction house. We also got the elegant leggings, which is also really nice one. 19,000, actually just right below the high value range at 0.016 sell rate. Really good thing there. And then also the silver thread stuff, the silver thread robes here. 21, actually this is actually the high value range now. It jumps though. You see it was marked before at low value, so we'll keep it there, but almost 22,000 now, 0.009 sell rate. And then we've got our low value blue items. All right, so we got the Dream Singer legs here, and then I had to move this one down because it was messing the screen up, but we got the blood pike here as well. We also have the Guardian blade here at almost 13. That's 0.013 sell rate too. All right, and this one was messing the screen up too, but we got the Bezel Basher here for 8,700. We got the Black Fang here, 6,600, and then we've got the Twisted Saber here for 73. And then the Orb of Mist Mantle for almost 11,000 gold. So not bad. Definitely filled up the auction house pretty good. And then we've got some patterns here. First up, we got some low value patterns. We got the pattern for the stylish blue shirt, is actually dropped below 4,000 gold, but look at that sell rate, 0.027 sell rate. That is extremely good sell rate. So we still decided to keep that one. And these things do sell super fast. There's also like a stylish green shirt as well. We got the plans for the Iron Shield Spike for 6,100, 0.017 sell rate. We got 2 of those. And then we got our high value ones. We've got the pattern for the Guardian Belt, 54,000, 0.004 sell rate. We got the schematic for the Craftsman Monocle, 98,000, 0.003 sell rate. And we actually have 3 of those. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the green patterns from the last boss. We only got the Craftsman Monocles. We'll have to hope that we got some on the other druid, but yeah, that's what I really like to go to gnoeregan for. I mean, the specific blue items are nice, but the patterns, and especially the other patterns, not these ones, but the green patterns that drop off the last boss are the ones that are really nice, because these can actually drop anywhere, but the not necessarily anywhere, but they can drop in a lot of other dungeons, whereas the other ones are pretty specific to gnoeregan and sell really well. Then we also get this common item, the TechBot CPU shell. Now, sometimes I sell this thing for like under 1,000 gold, but other times I have sold it like right at 30,000 gold. Never at the 65,000 it's valued at right now. It does say it has a 0.005 sell rate. There are 2 other shared appearances as well, but yeah, we've got 7 of those. And then our specific blue items we got here, we've got the oscillating power hammer. We've got 3 of those, 40,000. I don't even see a sell rate on that one. Got 3 of those though. The Vipro blade, 1.4 million gold, and we have 3 of those as well. Now this one is actually really good, but I do feel like somebody has overinflated a little bit. I don't say it's getting nowhere near that value, but even if we could get like 200,000 or 300,000, I feel like that'd be a good sell. Could even possibly hope for like 500,000 on this, but nowhere near the 1.4 million. I feel. Now we also got the Petrospill leggings here, 117,000, 0.003 sell rate. Only got 1 of those. There is a bunch of shared appearances with this one though, unfortunately. We also got the Gizmotron Mega Chopper for 99,000. Now this one, even with my high pop realms, it is a 0.001 sell rate, unfortunately, but I have actually sold this one like right at its value, maybe even a little bit above its value. We got 5 of those. It is a really slow seller, so yeah, definitely stands up to that 0.001 sell rate though. We got the high-tech super gun here, bunch of shared appearances as well, but I have actually sold this one for around 30,000 in the past, so it will actually sell, and we've got 4 of those. We also got the Supercharger Battle Axe. It is a unique item, 92,000. Don't even see a sell rate for this one, but yeah, really nice on that too. But anyway, not bad, guys. That is all. There's no other tabs. That's all we got. We did, of course, get some materials. You also get some old engineering mats you can sell as well, since you're doing gnoeregan. But yeah, it was fun. I really liked doing gnoeregan. I was hoping for a super item. We did actually see one person get one of the supers that drops in there, but yeah, unfortunately that wasn't me. And we didn't see the Hotshot Pilot's gloves. We saw the other one. But hey guys, so for Proud Wars Islands, it really wasn't all that great for the first week. Really wasn't that great for the first week. You know, in the first series as well, we mostly just got a bunch of pets, and again, it looks like we just mostly got a bunch of pets here. We did get some low value pieces, but nothing really crazy. We got this plundered Ember Crystal Staff at 10,000.009 sell rate. We got a plundered Wind Blaster for 5,000 at 0.008 sell rate. And then we've got this Faceless Follower's Waist Cord at almost 19,000.006 sell rate. And then the Tomb Keeper's Legs for 8,000.002. And then the Winter Scale Waist Guard for 10,000.002. And then the Firekin Headgear at 16,000 at a 0.017 sell rate. As far as everything else we got, it was just a bunch of pets, which, I mean, they're still good. And you may wonder why I did not put this stuff in the actual guild bank. For some reason, when I was putting the pets in there now, it's showing them just as a pet cage. It's not actually showing them as, you know, what they are. So that's why I just decided to do everything in the bag this time. because we can't see what the pet is if I put it in the actual guild bank, which I can actually show you guys real quick. This is what it does. It just, see, puts it in as a pet cage. So instead of doing that, I figured I would go ahead and show you guys what pets we got. So we got the Zephyr here. We also got the Poro pet for 8,500. We got the Giggling Flame. Some really small ones. Really, let's just see if we got any decent ones. Scritches, not bad, 2,500. A couple others around 1,000 here. Little Hoof, Shade Feather. Got a few of those. We've got, man, the Laughing Stone Skin is really bad, but sells for a decent amount. Kachung, Hatchling, got 2 of those. Snort here for almost 2,000. Thunderscale Whelpling right under 1,000. And then the Playful Frostskin at 500 gold, but they do add up. They do actually help. So yeah, not much this week. Hopefully it'll be better next week. Now this is the first week. Actually, we ended up doing it first week on the same rotation we did the first week last time. This is the week where it has like the most expensive boxes. So you really don't have much to really spend your coins on, your doubloons or whatever. So that could be part of it. Of course, you also do get, you know, loot drops as well when you're doing the islands. So maybe that this week is not the best week to do it. It's unless you're aiming for something out of those certain boxes for whatever reason. But all right, guys, so here we are, and we're actually going to be doing Thrall's loot, right? No, we're actually doing Proudmore's. I accidentally did it backwards this week, so we'll switch it up a little bit. We'll have a little fun. Well, everything we just went over actually is everything that the druid got for Thrall. This is actually going to be the stuff that's going to Proudmore. So sorry to mix it up, guys. Hopefully it's not too confusing. Of course, we trade stuff over for the high value stuff anyway if we need to, so that both realms get the loot. So it doesn't really matter what rotation we go into. I just have normalized with going with Proudmore first and then Thrall. But we're doing it backwards this week. I didn't realize I was actually logging in on this tune that that's what I actually ended up doing. So here we go. Here is the actual stuff that our first druid gets. The first, we actually went over the stuff our second druid gets. So hopefully it's a little bit better. Right now, it already looks a little bit better with gnoeregan anyway, because I did actually end up needing to use 2 tabs just for a small little bit here for the second tab. But all of our low value stuff here, again, a lot of the same stuff, just a little bit more, it looks like. I did actually end up throwing those common shields here at the very end of all the other low value stuff, even though they're kind of like at the high value range. And then we actually got a bunch of these rings here. Again, we'll just try to pass those off and sell them at like 1,000 gold just to get rid of them. We also got a lot more of the low value patterns, like these spider silk slipper patterns. We also got these dark leather glove patterns, some manuals for strong anti-venom. We didn't have those with the other one. Also our low value blues, I don't know, it might be about the same. I did see, it looks like these double barrel shotguns, I don't think we had those over on the other tune. I don't think we had the Shield of Thors in here. Another one, we didn't have the bearded brawn axe, or bone axe, sorry, not brawn axe. And then I don't think we had the Sword of Corruption here either. But other than that, it's all just the same stuff, maybe the brawler gloves. But other than that, everything is just the same as what we had over there. And then our blues and our high value patterns. So we did get the black velvet robes. We didn't have one of those over there. 32,000.007 sell rate. Also got the Petrospell leggings, only one on each realm. The supercharger battle axe, we got 2 here where we had 4 over there. The Gizmotron mega chopper, we got 2 here where we had 5 there. So actually it looks like they may have actually had more specific blues, but I still think this one might be better. High-tech super gun, only have 1 here. We have 4 there. We have 3 of the power hammers here on both realms. And then the Viper blade, we have 2 here where we had 3 there. But when we get to the patterns, we don't have any of the craftsman monocles, which we had 4 there, which of course we'll trade one over here for that. But we actually got the green patterns. So we got the schematic for the discombobulator array. We only got 1, unfortunately, 125,000.003 sell rate. And then we've got 2 of these flame deflectors, 192,000.001 sell rate. Unfortunately, we didn't get the really nice one, the flash bomb. And last time we did, this is about what we actually got, was we got 3 patterns of the green patterns actually on our Druid for Thrall. But then we actually had like 7 or so patterns for our Proudmoore Druid. So we actually had a whole bunch more. We actually had like 3 different flash bomb patterns. We had like 4 of these flame deflectors, something like that, and then, or I think it might have been 4 of the discombulator rays, and then we had like 3 of the flame deflectors or something like that in total between both druids. And we definitely didn't get it this time. This is all we got, unfortunately, and this is what I really like to go to gnoeregan for, is just to get these patterns. So just RNG was not on our side this time compared to last time. Again, we got the materials, which will help us make some extra gold. So yeah, not bad there. Not sure why we have rune cloth, unless it was coming out of the chest there. But yeah, we'll send all this over and you know, try to make some gold off of it this week, even though it's going to be coming in kind of late. Oh, we do still have the islands, so let's go check out islands real quick. All right, guys. So last up is islands for 2 hours times 3, because we had 2 potatoes. For the druids for the loot for Proudmoore, which we thought we already did, but we actually did it for Thrall. Let's see how it compares. So already looking a lot better, other than a little bit less pets, but we got more of the actual transmog, which I'd much rather get the transmog stuff. So I wish it would have been the same on the first one we went over as this one, but we'll take what we can get here. So we ended up getting for the low value stuff, the plundered swarmer's blade here. We also got this Hydraxian mantle, 13, almost 14,000, not bad on that one. Plundered ember crystal staff, 10,000. We also got the plundered dark blade of the old gods for 14,000 right here. Plundered sea crystal blade. We've got the bloodweight bracers, spider acolyte's wrist. We got 2 of those, and then we've also got the Murgle bites, 17,000, and then we've got the bloodweight gauntlets at almost 19,000. They're almost high value on that one. Actually, it's marked as high value, so it must have went down. For our high value stuff, we got this one, the rusty captain's hook at 33,000, 0.009 sell rate. We got the whirling dervish turban, 20,000, right at the high value range, 0.005. And then we've got the whirling dervish shoulders here, 28,000, 0.008 sell rate. We got the twilight dragon's breastplate, 27,000, 0.014 sell rate. We've got the spirit bow breeches here, 34,000, almost 35,000, 0.005 sell rate. And then we've got the plundered pirate admiral's calm at 27,000. 0.018 sell rate, really nice sell rate on that one. And then we've also got the bloodweight breastplate here at 102,000, 0.005 sell rate on that one right there. So yeah, not bad. And then we did actually get, you know, decent amount of pets, not as much as the pets that we got on the first one, but yeah, much rather get a lot more loot like we did on this one for like the actual transmog stuff. But again, just same pets as we got there, actually, other than we got Captain Nibs here. I don't remember seeing that one on the first one. May have been in there somewhere, seeing they had more pets. Also got Inky here, 7,500. We've got Destine Scorpion, 3,000. I don't remember seeing that one over there. Tongue Lasher, I'm not sure if we have one of those. It's 4,000. 0.027 sell rate too, very high sell rate on that one. Other than that, I think all the pets are exactly the same as what we had over there. So yeah, not bad at all. Definitely happier that we got more loot this time. Unfortunately, not too many duplicates on the high value stuff, so nothing really to be traded over. So we'll just have to count on transmog from islands to be sold pretty much from Proudmoore. And we did have some low value stuff for Thrall, but yeah, looks like Proudmoore is going to be the one to count on for that. We'll have to see how the pets do. I know they sold pretty well last time around. We did hang on to a few of them right up to the very end, but they did eventually sell as well after we stopped collecting loot. but yeah, and actually after they got shifted over. But anyway, we will see how well they do and see if they actually help bring us some extra gold. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for week number 7's loot. We'll have to see how well the sales go with clean out for week number 7. See if we can still hit over that 200,000 gold, range that we aim to get, and see if we can actually make even more. But anyway, guys, if you do enjoy these videos, make sure you smash the big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like it. Also, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you do not miss the next one. Again, I might be switching the days to Wednesday now, just to give me some more days in case I need it if I'm running a little bit behind on some of these longer dungeons. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time. Take care, guys.